Have you ever wondered why some people in their 70s stay active and healthy for decades, while others decline quickly? The difference often comes down to seven hidden signs, signals that silently predict how long you may live after 70. Most older adults don't realize that things like balance, muscle strength, and even the way you interact socially can tell a powerful story about your future health. These are not guesses, but science-backed indicators studied by doctors and universities around the world. Today, I'll share these seven proven predictors of longevity so you can recognize them in yourself and take action before it's too late. You may discover that small changes in your daily routine could add not just years, but better quality years to your life. Andy PA. And before we get started, tell me, where are you watching this video from and what time is it right now? Leave a comment below, I'd love to hear from you. One of the strongest and simplest predictors of longevity after age 70 is something you do every single day without even thinking about it: the speed at which you walk. Researchers often refer to this as gait speed, and it has been called the sixth vital sign because of its incredible ability to forecast overall health. In large studies involving thousands of older adults, scientists found that people who walked more slowly at age 70 and beyond had a significantly higher risk of health complications and early death. Why? Because walking speed is not just about your legs. It reflects the condition of your heart, lungs, muscles, and even your brain. When your body can coordinate all these systems smoothly, you move with energy and stability. When these systems weaken, your walking naturally slows down. Think about it in everyday life. At the grocery store, do you feel like you can keep pace with others, or do you struggle to get through the aisles? At the park, do you stroll briskly, or do you find yourself lagging behind, needing frequent rests? These small details are signals your body is sending you, and they're worth paying attention to. The good news is that walking speed is not fixed. It can be improved at almost any age. Doctors often recommend a simple test. Measure how long it takes you to walk about 15 feet at your usual pace. If it takes you more than 6 or 7 seconds, it may be a sign to pay closer attention to your fitness and balance. To strengthen your walking ability, start small. Aim for 15 to 20 minutes of walking each day, whether around your neighborhood, at the mall, or simply pacing around your home. Gradually increase your speed as you feel comfortable. Pair walking with light balance exercises like standing on one leg while holding onto a chair for support, or gentle strength training, such as rising from a chair without using your hands. Remember, walking is more than just movement. It is a snapshot of how well your body's internal engine is working. A faster, steadier gait often means stronger muscles, healthier circulation, and a sharper brain. So the next time you notice your pace, think of it as a window into your future and a reminder that every step you take is an investment in more years of independence and vitality. Another powerful predictor of longevity after age 70 is something most people overlook until they struggle with it: the strength of your grip. Doctors call it grip strength, and it is far more than just a measure of how firmly you can shake someone's hand. It reflects the overall health of your muscles, bones, and even your nervous system. Studies across the United States, Europe, and Asia have repeatedly shown that older adults with weaker grip strength tend to face higher risks of disability, illness, and premature death. In fact, some researchers consider it one of the most reliable single markers of healthy aging. Why? Because grip strength is closely tied to muscle mass, mobility, and the body's ability to perform daily tasks. Think about the simple moments in your day. Do you ever struggle to open a jar of pickles, twist the cap off a water bottle, or carry grocery bags into the house? These everyday challenges can be early signs that your grip strength and, by extension, your physical resilience is weakening. Testing grip strength doesn't require fancy equipment. Many doctors use a hand dynamometer, but you can do a simple at-home check. Try squeezing a soft rubber ball, a rolled-up towel, or even your own fist as hard as you can. If your hands fatigue quickly or you can't apply much pressure, it may be time to strengthen those muscles. The encouraging part is that grip strength can improve at almost any age. Start with easy exercises such as repeatedly squeezing a stress ball, wringing out a wet towel, or using light hand weights for simple curls. Even daily activities like gardening, cooking, or carrying laundry baskets can strengthen your hands and forearms if done consistently. Doctors also emphasize the importance of overall muscle health. Weak grip strength often goes hand in hand with loss of muscle mass throughout the body, a condition called sarcopenia. To fight this, aim to include 2 or 3 sessions of light resistance training each week. Exercises like chair rises, wall push-ups, or lifting light weights can support not only your grip but also your balance, endurance, and independence. Remember, grip strength is not just about hand muscles. It is a mirror of your body's vitality and resilience. A strong grip often means a strong heart, strong bones, and a strong mind. So the next time you pick up a glass of water or shake someone's hand, pay attention. That simple squeeze may be telling you more about your future than you realize. Longevity isn't only about how strong your body feels, it's also about how sharp your mind remains. Cognitive health, your ability to remember, reason, and stay mentally alert, is one of the most reliable signs of how well you will age after 70. Research has shown that seniors who maintain better memory and problem-solving skills tend to live longer and enjoy greater independence. On the other hand, early declines in memory, attention, or decision-making can be red flags for conditions such as dementia, Alzheimer's disease, or cardiovascular problems that shorten life expectancy. Think of the moments when you misplace your keys or forget why you walked into a room. Occasional forgetfulness is normal, but if you regularly struggle with remembering conversations, following a recipe, or navigating a familiar neighborhood, it may be more than just senior moments. These patterns often reflect deeper changes in brain health. The good news is that your brain, like a muscle, responds positively to regular use and stimulation. Doctors encourage older adults to engage in cognitive workouts. This might mean reading newspapers, solving crossword puzzles, or learning something new such as a foreign language or a digital skill. Even simple games on your phone that challenge memory or problem solving can strengthen neural connections and keep your brain active. Social interaction also plays a huge role in protecting cognitive health. Engaging in meaningful conversations, sharing stories, or even teaching your grandchildren a skill keeps your mind sharp and your spirit connected. Studies consistently show that older adults with strong social ties experience slower cognitive decline than those who are isolated. Physical health matters here as well. What benefits your heart usually benefits your brain. Regular exercise improves blood flow to the brain, while a balanced diet rich in omega-3 fatty acids, leafy greens, and whole grains supports memory and concentration. Quality sleep is another pillar, giving your brain the time it needs to repair and organize memories. If you want to measure your cognitive health, you don't necessarily need medical tests. Pay attention to how easily you follow conversations, remember names, or plan daily tasks. These small indicators can reveal whether your mind is staying sharp or needs extra care. Most importantly, remember that staying mentally alert isn't just about avoiding disease, it's about preserving your independence, your confidence, and your joy in everyday life. A clear, active mind allows you to keep making decisions, connecting with others, and embracing new experiences well into your later years. So, protect your brain like the treasure it is. Challenge it, nourish it, rest it, and keep it socially engaged. Because how long you live after 70 is deeply connected not just to the health of your body, but to the resilience of your mind. When people think about longevity, they often focus on diet and exercise. But one of the most underestimated predictors of how long you'll live after 70 is the quality of your sleep. Sleep isn't just rest. It is a nightly repair process that allows your brain and body to recover, restore, and prepare for another day. Research has repeatedly shown that poor sleep in older adults is linked to higher risks of heart disease, diabetes, stroke, and even memory loss. In fact, scientists have discovered that sleep plays a vital role in clearing toxins from the brain, including proteins associated with Alzheimer's disease. Without enough deep, restorative sleep, your body struggles to heal and your brain struggles to stay sharp. Think about your own nights. Do you toss and turn, wake up frequently, or rely on television to fall asleep? Do you feel tired during the day, even after spending enough hours in bed? These are not just inconveniences, they are signs that your sleep quality may be suffering. The encouraging news is that improving sleep doesn't always require medication. Start by setting a consistent bedtime and wake-up schedule, even on weekends. Create a calm, dark, and cool environment in your bedroom. Avoid caffeine after mid-afternoon and limit heavy meals or alcohol before bed. A short relaxation routine, such as gentle stretching, deep breathing, or listening to soft music, can help signal your body that it's time to rest. Doctors also recommend limiting screen time before bed. The blue light from phones, tablets, and TVs can interfere with your body's natural production of melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep. Instead, replace late-night scrolling with a book, a prayer, or a calming conversation. Exercise during the day can also improve sleep at night. Even light activity, such as walking or Tai Chi, helps regulate your body's sleep-wake cycle. Just avoid exercising too close to bedtime, as it may leave you too energized to fall asleep easily. If you regularly wake up gasping for air, snore loudly, or feel excessively sleepy during the day, you might be experiencing sleep apnea, a common but serious condition that requires medical attention. Don't ignore these signs, because untreated sleep disorders can significantly shorten your lifespan. Remember, good sleep is not a luxury. It's a foundation for healthy aging. Quality rest restores your memory, strengthens your immune system, and helps your heart and mind stay resilient. By protecting your sleep, you are protecting your years, adding more vitality and clarity to every single day you're blessed to live. Another powerful sign that predicts how long you'll live after 70 is the amount of muscle you carry and how well you nourish it. Scientists call the age-related loss of muscle sarcopenia, and it is one of the strongest predictors of frailty, disability, and shortened life expectancy in older adults. Muscles are far more than just strength. They serve as a reserve bank for your health, helping regulate blood sugar, supporting your immune system, and protecting your bones from fractures. When muscle mass declines too quickly, everyday tasks like climbing stairs, lifting groceries, or even rising from a chair become difficult, and this loss of independence can directly shorten lifespan. Think about it. If your legs and arms feel weaker than they used to, or if you avoid certain chores because they feel exhausting, it may not just be aging. It may be a signal that your muscle reserves are shrinking. Nutrition plays a key role here. Protein is the building block of muscle, and many seniors don't get enough of it. Doctors recommend including high-quality protein sources at every meal, foods like chicken, fish, eggs, beans, and low-fat dairy. Omega-3 rich foods such as salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds also help preserve muscle and reduce inflammation. Pair these with whole grains, fresh vegetables, and adequate hydration to give your body the fuel it needs to maintain strength. Exercise is equally vital. Resistance training using light weights, resistance bands, or even your own body weight stimulates muscle growth and maintenance. You don't need a gym membership to benefit. Simple moves like chair squats, wall push-ups, or lifting small weights at home can make a big difference when practiced 2 or 3 times per week. Even walking, gardening, or carrying laundry baskets can count as strength-building activities if done regularly. The key is consistency. Muscles respond to repeated use, and they reward you by staying strong, protecting your joints, and supporting your balance. Doctors often remind older adults that it's never too late to build muscle, Studies have shown that even people in their 82nd and 92nd can gain muscle mass and strength with proper nutrition and gentle training. The body remains adaptable at every age, as long as you give it the right tools. So, pay close attention to your muscle health. Every bite of protein and every repetition of exercise is more than just fuel or movement. It's an investment in your longevity. Strong muscles not only extend life, but also improve the quality of those years, allowing you to remain independent, active, and confident in the moments that matter most. One of the most surprising predictors of longevity after 70 has nothing to do with blood pressure, cholesterol, or medical tests. It's about the strength of your relationships and your sense of connection to others. Researchers now know that loneliness can be as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day, making social health just as important as physical health. Large studies have shown that older adults who stay socially engaged, whether through family, friendships, church groups, or community activities, live longer and healthier lives than those who feel isolated. Why? Because human connection reduces stress, lowers inflammation, and strengthens the immune system. Being part of a social circle also provides emotional support, motivation to stay active, and even accountability to maintain healthier habits. Think about your own daily life. Do you have someone to call when you need encouragement? Do you look forward to sharing a meal, a laugh, or even a short walk with a friend? Or do you often go days without meaningful conversation? These patterns don't just affect your mood, they can influence your physical health and lifespan. The good news is that building social connections doesn't require a large network. Quality matters more than quantity. A handful of caring relationships can provide all the protective benefits you need. Consider joining a local club, attending a senior center activity, or participating in volunteer work. Even small acts like chatting with a neighbor, calling a grandchild, or joining an online discussion group can keep you engaged and connected. Technology offers new opportunities too. Video calls, social media, and messaging apps allow older adults to stay in touch with family and friends across the country. While nothing replaces face-to-face connection, using these tools helps bridge distance and keeps loneliness at bay. Doctors emphasize that staying socially connected not only extends life, but also improves mental sharpness. Regular conversation stimulates memory, problem-solving, and emotional regulation. In contrast, isolation increases the risk of depression, cognitive decline, and faster physical aging. If you're unsure where to start, begin with one small step. Reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in a while. Send a message, make a call, or invite them for coffee. Social health is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Remember, longevity is not just measured in years, but in the richness of the moments you share. Strong relationships bring meaning, joy, and resilience to your life. So keep building connections, because the bonds you nurture today may be one of the most powerful predictors of how long and how well you will live after 70. A simple but powerful test that predicts longevity after 70 is your ability to sit down on the floor and stand back up without using your hands. Doctors often call this the sit-to-stand test, and it reveals far more about your health than you might expect. Researchers have found that seniors who struggle with this movement are at a much higher risk of falls, fractures, and early death compared to those who can rise easily. That's because this one test measures several critical systems at once: muscle strength, joint flexibility, balance, and coordination. It's like a snapshot of how well your body is functioning as a whole. Think about the everyday moments that require this ability: standing up from a low sofa, getting out of bed, or bending to pick something up all rely on the same combination of strength and stability. If you find yourself pushing off with your arms or holding onto furniture, it may be a sign your lower body strength and balance need extra attention. The encouraging news is that mobility can be trained at any age. Start with simple exercises such as chair rises, sitting down and standing up repeatedly without using your hands. Add in gentle squats, heel raises, or step-ups onto a low platform to strengthen your legs. Practices like yoga or Tai Chi also improve flexibility and balance, making everyday movements feel smoother and safer. Safety should always come first. If standing from the floor feels too difficult, begin with higher surfaces like chairs and progress slowly as your strength improves. Use support when needed, but aim to reduce reliance on your arms over time. Consistency is the key. Even a few minutes of practice each day can lead to noticeable improvements. Doctors also recommend paying attention to your posture and core strength. Strong abdominal and back muscles support balance, reducing the risk of falls, the leading cause of injury among older adults. Pairing core exercises with leg strengthening creates a foundation for better mobility and longer independence. The sit-to-stand test is not about athletic performance. It's about preserving your ability to live freely. Passing this test signals that your body has the strength and balance to protect you in daily life, while struggling with it is an early warning that you may need to take action now. Remember, longevity is not just about how many years you live, but how well you can move through those years. Every practice squat, every stretch, and every balance step is an investment in keeping your independence, confidence, and vitality well into your later decades. We've now covered 7 powerful signs that science says can predict how long and how well you'll live after 70. Your walking speed, grip strength, cognitive sharpness, sleep quality, muscle mass, social connections, and your ability to stand up without support. Each of these signs is like a window into your future health, and the best part is that they are all areas you can improve, no matter your age. The key takeaway is simple. Longevity is not just about adding years to your life, but about adding life to your years. By paying attention to these everyday signals, you can take action today to protect your independence, your energy, and your joy. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 7 signs spoke to you the most? Please share your thoughts in the comments below or simply type the word HOPE if this video inspired you. And if you found value here, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and share this video with a friend or loved one. Remember, these tips are shared for general awareness. If you're facing any health challenges, be sure to check with your doctor before trying anything new. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and may every step you take lead you toward a healthier, brighter tomorrow.